Uh, this song is dedicated to all our fellow classmates in Period 1, Honors English, Miss Schubert, final project. Thought we were gonna fail, but yeah, we're gonna pass. Let's go. It was all a dream. Cody Spence and Todd Miller on the scene. Final project, gotta pick a theme. And now we're gonna show you how we get it done. Represent Miss Schubert, Period 1. Pre-1500s, take it to the natives' land. Don't be disrespectful, be a good man. Love animals and nature and all of that. Cause you know the world started on the turtle's back. Don't fight with them because they will attack. Spears and arrows will have you running fast. Oral storytelling is how their stories passed. Trickster tales and creation myths always last. Buffalo had a cow and the trickster said show me. But karma came around to bite the coyote. Relationship of evil versus good. And if you're down with evil, don't bring that to my hood. We all must work together, even things that aren't alive. We are part of nature, ask Mother Earth and Father Sky. And all of these things, yeah, they led to one dream. A view of perfection and earth to be clean.
Settlers 1500, yeah, that's where it happened at. Come and take your land and the natives can't get it back. God, glory, gold, yeah, that's what it's all about. Settlers take the land, Native Americans getting kicked out. Cultural values and dehumanization. Natives think the settlers are destroying the nation. Equiano, Bradford, and Columbus. Don't forget the vodka because they all were important. Bradford had a story of Plymouth plantation, but Equiano wrote just to make a statement. Guns and all that. The settlers were real soldiers, but the only thing they had in mind was to take over. 1600s, let's talk about the Puritans. Thought their religion was superior to the Americans. Believing in one God was just like a law, and if you thought any different, they didn't like you at all. The crucible is a fine explanation, and if you get accused from the law, you didn't have any patience. If you sold your soul to the devil, then you probably were insane, and if it were true, you'd probably be hanged. 1700, yeah, that was enlightenment. Me and Cody snap on American lit. Man is good and nature is logical. God made the world, took a step back and watched it grow. Adams, Jefferson, T-Pain, and Wheatley, all important, but you can't forget Henry. 1800 to 55 was the time frame. If you couldn't fend for yourself, you were the one to blame. Self-reliance in nature was Emerson, but there were other authors like Longfellow and Walt Whitman.
Gothic, homie, just stop it. Yeah, you're gonna die, but there isn't any monster. Edgar Allan Poe gonna tell you all about it. He's a little strange, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. If darkness and terror is what you're craving, sit on down and read The Raven. Or you want something with a little more glee, I'll tell you about Sweet Annabel Lee. Switch to Hawthorne, it won't get much better. You'll learn the sins of the Scarlet Letter. The imagination was set free to explore, telling stories about decay and horror. Psychological torture, yeah, it was lethal. The Gothics are digging into every human's evil. Let's go to the 1860s, past the Civil War. Let's see what realism had in store. Realistic writers and their antics typically mocked the work of the Romantics. Things are as they are not ought to be, provoking social change in the community. It's not all joyful, that's just how it is. Just take a look back at the Owl Creek Bridge. And then we met a little boy named Huck. He ran away and he would test his luck. He went down the river and saw a runaway Jim, and then go the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Realism wasn't all peaches and cream, but the realistic struggles toward the American dream. Naturalism, just trying to stay alive, facing tough conditions, hoping to survive. You're one small speck in the universe. God doesn't help you, sorry if it hurts. Life-threatening obstacles and dangerous courses. It's like realism just with outside forces. You're inferior to the world in case you were wondering. Talk to a man who knows, ask Jack London. Fighting for his life out on the open boat. And what was that man doing with the yellow coat? The situation should give you the message. Naturalistic writers putting it in perspective. Now I'm gonna take you up to the current time. Modernism, it'll blow your mind. Life's a competition, everyone wants to make it. It's a dog-eat-dog world, yeah, don't mistake it. Racing towards the top, dreaming for success. It's all about yourself, you gotta be the best. Social values get kicked out the door. There's only two classes, the rich and the poor. Gatsby's dream was to get his true love, but instead he was found in a puddle of blood. Everyone wants the mansion and big screens, thinking of nothing else but to live out our dreams.